The last time we were hanging out, we were talking about Banksy, I believe.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing. There have been many people who've said they think they know who Banksy is, or it's just, a random group of people, as we've discussed. But so my inkling and my homework has led me to believe that it is somebody that I know,
Oh, yeah.
and that is the lead singer of Massive Attack.
Oh, yeah. I've heard.
So
Yeah.
he's been asked on several occasions, and these are his answers when he's asked if he's Banksy. The first one is, well, we're all Banksy. And the second one is wishful thinking. Now, Massive Attack was supposed to headline Dismaland when Banksy was opening his theme park. They canceled. He was also attached to Banksy's hotel, the Waldorf Hotel, by the way, and in the lounge of the Waldorf Hotel, there is a self-playing piano, and one of the programmers was Robert Del Naja playing the hits of Massive Attack. So you can't really tell me we're all Banksy or wishful thinking if you're attached at the hip at every turn.
Yeah, like if you're always buddies with him and always hanging out with Banksy, but you're never seeing the same spot at the same time.
Right.
But what if, like, we are all Banksy in that, what if it's, like, anonymous and that multiple people have done things as Banksy
I mean,
that aren't Banksy? Like, what if the multi-Banksy universe theory?
I mean, I guess that could be the case in a V for Vendetta scenario,
Yeah.
which was, by the way, just the November 5th, 5 days ago. So happy
True.
Guy Fawkes Day to everybody
Never
who celebrated.
remember. Oh, wait. Never. Always.
Remember the 5th of November.
Never remember.
No,
I'm just
remember. Come on.
playing. I'm just.
Anyways, it's good to be back here. Thanks for having me, gents.
Welcome. And if you don't know where you are that he's back to,
Yeah.
that's right. It's greasy conversation on RadioVegas.Rocks, experimenting with the cold open. Let us know what you think. In fact, let us know all kinds of stuff. We're open to you. Awesome seeing you in the chat already. Michael Duber, hollering
Yo,
him out
Duber.
because this person has a killer show on the station too. Go ahead and post your time. We're inviting the plug because his show is awesome. But I also recommend every show in the schedule page of RadioVegas.Rocks.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
But at this point, it's really time for the submarine of knowledge. Diving. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Where are we going to start? I think we should go with this story here, brought to us by our Australian correspondent.
That would be me.
Even though it is stateside news.
Stateside news, but I will be
Oh,
sending
yeah.
you things from now and then, now and then.
Hell yeah. This is about a real stand-up dude in Michigan who fights off some home intruders using a battle axe that he called My Baby.
See, when I caught this news clip and I wanted to put it in, the first words I heard or saw that just boggled my mind were "my baby," and I was like, "Okay, we're putting this in the news section." We have to.
Hell yeah.
So, Greg, read us more, please.
So basically, the dude is a fan. He does like combat reenactments with replica weapons from the Middle Ages, and I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't say he does, but a lot of these guys like to make their own weapons and stuff. So I'm sure the dude is super familiar with medieval combat, and those battle axes are large and heavy. So
Yeah, this guy. I mean, the tattoo on his face.
yeah,
That's
well, I
odd.
think this was. Yeah, this is the dude. This was the. Yeah, man, that's some Illuminati tattoo right there. It's pretty.
Oh,
It's pretty.
clever.
Yeah, it's pretty. Just why? is all I want.
Clever.
And it looks like if you look close on the tattoo, like it looks like they tried to make the blocks in the pyramid, but it ends up looking like scales.
That's the sound that plays when he shows up as a character in like a villain movie situation.
Yeah,
with
for
his
sure.
with his my baby
Yeah.
attached to him.
Right.
This is my baby.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that
So-
is interesting, and that is in Michigan.
Yep.
So Michigan news might have to start rivaling Florida.
Yeah,
news.
you know, Michigan does come up with some good news. It's not quite Florida level.
No, but isn't that last week's meth news from Michigan? No, that was a dude from California. Huh?
I think so. Yeah, the dude. Yeah,
The
dude who went
for
to
Yogi
Yellowstone.
Bear. Yeah,
Yogi Bear. Yeah.
2
You
weeks
guys-
ago. Sorry.
I can never remember what people's time slots are, but it's Monday that Michael. Sorry, subject change back. Michael Duber. His show is called Hit Me Up. I just realized you're not going to find Duber on the schedule. It's called Hit Me Up, 5:00 p.m. So 5:00 p.m. on Monday is when you want to hit up Michael Duber. I honestly would holla out his show anyway, even if it wasn't that he popped up in the comments and that reminded me. But it's real. And
It's a real show.
yeah, 5:00 Monday. Tune in for that. RadioVegas.rocks.
That will be tomorrow.
Anyway, yeah, I was trying to put that on the screen. I opened it in a different window, and it's mayhem over here. Welcome to the mayhem.
Michael's show is tomorrow at 5, but
Yeah.
right now
Well,
it's
right-
Greasy Conversation.
Yeah, totally. Just gotta share a holler.
Holla!
All right, and then this looks like one you grabbed, Walls. I don't know if you want to break this down. The Hand of Glory.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our chief correspondent, Ange Kerfoot, for tossing me this fella. It turns out that Hands of Glory were a thing. Hold on, let's find it. Okay, here we go. I'm getting
Shout
there.
out to the Chief Ange. What's
Yeah.
up, Ange?
So the idea is that these mummified hands used to be used by criminals to entrance humans. And so you'd entrance someone with a severed hand and be able to do crime to them. And honestly, my theory was that seeing a severed hand entrances anyone. At least, like, I would do what you said if I was shown a severed hand that I could be the next, like, donor of. Like, if
We're
like
gonna be
this
taking
hand
a-
could be
the half-ton
yours,
truck,
you know,
hitting the ramp at a
that
speed,
situation.
jumping,
Oh, no.
This is
landing
the
on other ramp.
website of 1,000
Commercial.
distractions.
Yeah.
Like, how many different ways do you want to stop me from reading this article?
Okay, so just knowing that a mummified hand can entrance somebody
Yeah.
makes me just wonder how stupid the people are who are being entranced.
No, I'd be entranced. It's
Yeah,
like
oh-
showing a.
If I cut my hand off in front of you, of course you're going to be entranced.
Or no, if you show me, like, look, I cut this other dude's hand off, you could be next. I'd be entranced by that too. Like the in danger entranced, like this old school entranced,
Greg,
right?
thoughts?
Maybe you just.
Well, I wanna read how this thing was prepared because it was specially prepared because
Oh.
you just can't have any old
Mummified hand.
okay,
cut
helpful
off
detail.
mummified hand. All right.
Thank you. This is good journalism.
The Hand of Glory is the hand of a man who has been hung and is prepared in the following manner. Wrap the hand in a piece of winding sheet, drawing it tight so as to squeeze out the little blood which may remain. Then place it in an earthenware vessel with saltpeter, salt, and long pepper, all carefully and thoroughly powdered. Let it remain a fortnight in this pickle till it is well dried, then expose it to the sun in the dog days till it is completely parched, or if the sun be not powerful enough, dry it in an oven heated with vervain and fern. Next, make a candle with the fat of a hung man, virgin wax, and Lapland sesame. Yo,
Dang, way
That's
to
some
have the
serious-
recipe.
that's some serious business right there.
That's
Like,
hard work to mummify a hand.
I know. Well, it for the Hand of Glory. It's gotta
Hand
be
of
special.
Glory.
You
Because
guys,
it's gotta help you thieve.
what's saltpeter?
I don't know.
I've looked it up before, and I still. Oh, sorry if that was crazy loud. You
Some
guys.
kind
I
of
just
some kind of
adjusted it.
pickling agent. It sounds like.
It seems like everything had saltpeter in it in the good old days.
You know what? You could take that mummified hand and maybe find another mummified hand and take it with you guys to the prayer fest you're going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell everybody about the prayer fest. We're gonna pray so hard.
Yeah.
I saw a billboard on the way. We were all driving here. We carpooled nicely. And I saw a billboard for a prayer fest. And what was interesting is that you two we're so amazed and so happy that you're going to be going to this festival
I'm
to pray.
so good at praying. And if anyone
How good at praying are you?
wants to challenge me, I can confidently say that if we were to rank my prayers against the prayers of even the top priest in this town, like I'll pray head to head with him, and I promise
Any day
you,
of the week.
I promise you, the audience will vote for my prayers stronger. Like I'll get the better crowd vote. I mean, other dudes' stuff might come true better, but like I guarantee I can pray better than any of y'all's. And
We need to have a prayer off.
All right,
I'll go
here's,
toe to
here's,
toe.
here's my follow-up question.
I'll drop the mic on your prayers so hard.
Here's my follow-up question. What do you pray for, Waz?
Oh, dude, what won't I pray for? It won't just be how many things can I pray for in a certain amount of time. It'll be how eloquent and valuable said prayers break the hearts of the civilian audience to where their spirits will want nothing but the fulfillment of my prayers.
Okay, I am going to make a challenge, not because I want to challenge you, but if you're listening to Waz right
who's
now,
going to pray with me?
if
I'm going to pray you down.
I want you in a prayer contest
Yeah.
against Waz, and I want you to win. So please write in, call in, phone. I don't care. Video
No
in,
holds
whatever.
barred.
No holds barred. Praying.
Prayer.
Find. If you see Waz on the street,
Smackdown
if
of
you see
prayer.
Waz on the street, just walk up to him and be like, "I can out pray you,
Pray at
bitch.
me.
I can out pray you every
Yeah.
day."
Come praying at me.
Just
better come
don't even do
praying.
an intro. Just like walk up and start praying.
Yeah. That's right.
Just walk up
Show
and start
me.
praying in front of him.
I wanna
Just
see
stop
some
him dead in
humility.
his tracks.
Dude,
In my
that's hilarious.
don't break eye contact.
Okay, the praying got
Oh,
out of
yeah.
control.
The battery's not gonna last. I
Yeah.
can't plug that in.
The
Sorry.
praying has gotten out of control. It's all because of your newfound religion, Greg.
I know. I can't help it, man. You know.
Blasphemist.
Yeah.
Religion.
All right.
I just no. I. That sounds like a world I want to live. If praying was like that, I think more people would do it. You know, if it was more like, just throw down, just have like prayer battles in the middle of the street.
I actually was just while you were talking, I was praying for something, and it wasn't actually for you to be shut up. It was actually what it was. It was for an actual like ton of mummified hands to
Yeah.
fall on Waz's head at that very moment.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my praying did not make that happen.
Aw.
So I
Well,
obviously didn't pray
maybe
hard
next
enough.
Here's
time.
the thing. That's why I'm saying my prayers are so killer. Because check this out. Even if you're taking this from a completely secular approach, if I pray so good that the people in the audience really feel it and they want to execute like the well-intentioned results of the prayer, these human beings will do what I prayed for, basically. Like if it's like shoot each other less and adopt a child and like all these beautiful, wholesome things, and like that neighborhood significantly improved where people that experienced the prayer together made commitments to each other to be better people. And like the next year, they're like, our lives changed since that prayer. I got to talk to my mother again and rekindle that relationship just before she passed. Like that's how sick my prayers are going to be, you guys.
Greg, I was just praying for somebody to shut up now, and it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Yeah, if you want to see some fucking hard prayer.
Oh, just approach Waz. It's all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
All right. All
There's going
right.
to be all kinds of unity, and
Oh yeah.
Prayer.
it's like a bomb. Prayer bomb.
All right.
Oh my God, with the prayer bomb.
All right. I don't know if you guys have you guys seen the chalk outlines around Vegas?
Yeah, there's
No.
little baby chalk outlines
Yeah.
around Las Vegas right now.
They're just like quick stencil. You know, they just do a quick spray paint of the chalk outlines all over the place, and it's just to. I was wondering what the hell it was for, and apparently it's a pedestrian safety awareness campaign. Safety. I can talk.
That campaign worked though because I kind of guessed it was that. Because they weren't the outlines of real people. They were too tiny. Let
Yeah,
me show
yeah.
you guys.
So it's basically telling you to pay attention when you walk across the street and don't get hit by a car, or you're going to be lying on the ground.
Like
Pretty
that
much,
could be
yeah.
your little kid outline if you don't keep your kids out of the road. It's not just don't you go in the road. Keep your crumb snatchers out of the road too.
Oh, that reminds me of like in Mallrats when Brody was yelling. He's like, "That kid is back on the escalator. That kid is back in the crosswalk with no parent."
Man, classic.
Dude, what was tripping me out though is that there
There it is.
there's one, like when I walked down the 7-Eleven from my house on Harmon, there's one that's on the sidewalk, which happens to be at the location that a pedestrian was actually killed a couple of years back. So I wonder if they like matched him up to like known locations of
That might be the case.
Pedestrian
It
death.
would have to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, that makes it even more haunting, but also
Yeah.
kind of disrespectful in that, like, if your child died in a certain place, after the wreaths and the flowers are gone, you don't want a reminder of the outline of some little tiny
dead
kid in the
because
road
they
to
are
bug
like
you
smaller.
to drive over it on your way to work every day.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
that'd be
so I don't know
terrible.
if they really did it in existing places.
Not like
That's pretty-
everyone, I'm sure, but
pretty
I
harsh.
just know that one was like pretty near where I know one happened a couple years
If
back.
you were watching us right now and you just saw me blow smoke out of my vape, that was me taking a prayer vape.
Yeah. But your prayers haven't reunited anyone lately that I know of. This episode, at least. Like, you're bringing up your prayers like they're all silent, like silent prayers. Psh, who's hearing those? You know what I'm saying?
Why did I come back?
You said your prayers haven't reunited anyone lately.
Talking trash on your prayers.
Wow.
What, you think I'm just going to talk up my prayers and not talk down other people's crap prayers?
Wow. Crap prayers.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
sick of all these garbage prayers.
Imagine though.
We
if,
have a
like,
comment from Mike over here in the corner. I can't read it.
Oh, wait, I'll hook you up here. Boom.
I just imagine if people went around actually insulting people about their prayers like
They
that.
did. He says they did match them to where people died.
Oh,
Well,
did they?
At least I hope they matched them to where like 14 or 15 people died, not just where one person's dead kid gets to remind them every morning.
No, yeah, there's a ton of them all over the place. So.
This got to be voluntary. Like, can I
know
give
what
you
they're gonna
permission
do?
to put my
They're
dead kid
gonna
on the
put
road?
they're gonna put your outline on the ground when somebody outprays your ass.
Shh.
Damn.
Better line up a couple lanes.
They're gonna have some. You're gonna have someone standing by with the stencil and the spray paint, just like as soon as it's over, just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
People are gonna
Waz has
enter-
been outprayed.
People are going to enter my chalk outline and think that they're in a different lane in the road and swerve into someone else. Like, they won't be able to
Dude.
tell that they're inside the shape of a person. They'll just think that they're in a different intersection suddenly.
Oh my!
Like, you won't realize when you've entered and exited my person outline on the road. It'll be not these little
Damn.
efficient kid ones, because no one's kid is that little. You're going to think it's like a baby size.
I would just like to mention though that it's kind of apropos that we saw that prayer billboard on our way here, and last time I was here, we were talking about those prayer beads.
Oh
The
yeah, the
rosary.
Vatican,
Yeah, we talk
the
about-
e-rosary.
Prayer
The
every
e-rosary
episode.
that you so want, that you want to pray so hard with.
Dude, the e-rosary is the ultimate fitness tracker because it tracks your spiritual fitness as well as your physical fitness. You guys don't be hating on the Vatican's new tech product.
Yeah.
They're
You're
a bastion
so-
of innovation.
Greg, he is so about the praying right now.
Oh yeah, we all are. We all should be, and if you're not, you should be praying right now.
What's more high tech than what the Vatican stands for? What's more
true.
up to date on the latest hip science
Oh,
for
yeah.
spirituality?
Takashi 69 owning Bitcoin or
Oh no,
inventing Bitcoin.
yeah. I was talking about the inventor of Bitcoin, Takashi 69, and how that's the same dude that was the singer in Massive Attack.
Well, no, that's why they really arrested Tekashi 69. Is that whole thing is just a ploy.
Yeah.
It's a cover up because they had to take down the ruler of the Bitcoin
Yeah.
ring.
So Takashi 69 would have been Banksy when he was like 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, makes sense.
totally.
Young Banksy, little Banksy, praying to little baby
What other
Banksy.
weird news do we have to get away from this praying situation out
All
of
right.
my
You don't
head?
like me saying baby Banksy?
Oh, no, I
Rubber,
don't.
rubber baby
No.
buggy Banksy?
No.
Dude. All right.
I'm
this,
having my own fun this episode.
You
This-
are.
this one is this is actually kind of cool. I just stumbled upon this earlier today, actually.
Stumble it.
But this 14-year-old girl designed a system designed to eliminate blind spots in your car. So
Oh, sick.
it has a webcam that takes pictures of that looks at the areas of the blinds that would be your blind spot, and then there's a projector inside that projects those images onto the blind spot areas.
You know, that is incredible.
That's ingenious.
Right?
Can you folks see this giant size? So I was first going to say something about how it's messed up that America's regulations on side view mirrors are putting us behind Europe in having better blind spot elimination that's already built into some cars that you can't have in America right now, where you see cameras on either side of the vehicle show you your whole side better than the mirror can, and then there's a little monitor in both corners of your car.
Nice.
And
yeah,
it looks just
way
like
better.
looking at a mirror, but you see the whole everything. This, I have to say, takes that one big step pimper. Because for the audio folks, what's going on is there is a projector shining at that giant A-pillar that all these cab forward cars have. It looks like it's like a Toyota of some kind. Your A-pillar is the one on either side of your windshield. And it's fat in this car. A lot of these really slanty front windshield cars have a giant pillar here. The projector is shining on the pillar, and it's exactly matching what the windows are showing behind it. Like, it's lined up perfectly. So you can completely see this car that's almost entirely hidden by this pillar. It's like seeing through the pillar.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
That's amazing.
that bulb is probably making that cabin pretty hot, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction.
That is
Right.
completely amazing. I am in love with everything about this.
Yeah, and so this 14-year-old
And she's 14.
got $25,000 for this. Not just a good idea that the car companies have been twiddling their thumbs about, and like, I'm guaranteed they're not pushing regulation, or we'd have the regulation change to have this tech. They
Oh,
just
yeah,
want to
totally.
sell us cheaper cars for the same price. It's not just that. This execution is killer.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
really
blown
good.
away by the execution of this idea. Oh man, look at this in real time. Holy crap. That's just the fact that the zoom matches and everything. I mean,
Man.
and also you know where the driver's head is going to be is the other neat part about this, because in a tracking technology like this, or motion, what do you call it, mapping, when that kind of mappy thing, picture mapping. If you don't know where the observer is looking, that really messes up the illusion.
Yeah, totally.
But the driver's going to have their head in a similar place all the time. So it's a perfect application for this. Application.
Application.
That was for headphone users because that sounded so cool in the headphones. You could hear all my tonsils and stuff. Tonsil audio.
Application.
Should we?
For some reason, that in the echo just delights me. It's only for the. I hope you like it. If you liked it too, tell your friends. Share a piece of this with people.
What was that? Just English that you just mumbled?
There are new less than a minute promos on the YouTube channel for Greasy Conversation. Pop us a like, ring the bell, and share one of these little snippets with your friends to get them hooked at the beginning. You know, that free piece at the beginning before you're ready to commit this long form situation. Have a little taste. Give it to your grandmother and all of her younglings that you prance around with this Thanksgiving. Share a Thanksgiving Grease moment.
This will be the first time that I have not spent a Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's in the United States.
Oh man, you get to taste that.
All
the
of them at once.
Australian variety.
I'll be
Yeah.
having an Australian Christmas in the summertime.
Do they do
Yeah,
that?
it's a hot Christmas over there.
It is.
It's the land of the hot Christmas.
Yeah, man. And it's already tomorrow there. It's already Monday there right now. Monday morning to
Bummer.
be there.
Who wants
Fucking
a-
bummer, dude.
A hot, moist Christmas in Australia, you guys.
Mondays come early, man.
Let me show you some hot Christmas.
All right, should we pay some Bob Thorntons?
Holy crap, we're hauling butt through this episode. Oh man, stay tuned because there's so much more juice to squeeze out your halls.
Hey guys, it's Crazy Jay from the Rockin' Comedy Show, and I wanted to talk to you about the Ballsy Company. They have a fantastic product that I am absolutely in love with. In fact, here's a clip of the Rockin' Comedy Show as we talk about it.
That's ballsy.
Ballsy.
Oh, ballsy.
That's ball wash.
That
Yeah,
stuff
ball
smells
wash.
really
The funk
good.
off your junk.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's for guys on the go.
For guys on the go.
You know.
You know, you got
Let me see.
your nut rub, your stack spray. and for everything else. Nuts, butts, and your body.
The funk off your junk. That's kind of hilarious. How do I get one of those? That's like
Smell
a fun
how
gift.
good it smells.
Hashtag live balls out.
Live balls out.
Right.
That's right.
Guys, if you go to ballsy.com or ballwash.com, both of those companies work. If you use coupon code Radio Vegas, you'll get 15% off your first order.
I'm gonna smell the Sax spray right now. It's
I want the
smelly.
ladies here at Radio Vegas to know what it smells like, so that when we walk by them, they're like, oh.
Someone's freshened up.
Guys, seriously, you gotta check out Ball Wash from the Ballsy Company. Mention Radio Vegas in that coupon code. Get 15% off. You won't be disappointed.
Kicker Audio.
So check it out, Mario. They hit me up, the guys from Kicker. They said, Jay, you have done a fantastic job promoting these headphones. And
They're awesome.
They're all over Facebook. You have tweeted them. We know that you love the headphones. But how come you haven't talked about this wireless Bluetooth bullfrog we have? And I said, well, to be honest with you, you never sent me one.
We haven't tested it.
Within 24 hours, there was one delivered to my house. So now, this is gonna blow your mind, Mario. You're impressed. No dead space, speakers on both sides. Isn't that awesome?
Very impressed.
It's Kicker Audio, everybody. You gotta go there. Check them out online.
Kicker Audio. Living loud. Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. 800-709-4389. That's 800-709-4389.
That's the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience by using high-quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high-quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty Pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you. Hey everybody, it's Crazy Jay, and I want to tell you about ZipFizz. I know what you're thinking. Jay, you've been telling us about ZipFizz. Well, I have the brand new flavor right next to me, and I haven't tried it yet, so let's open it and give this a try. My bottle of water, shake that up. Now this is a brand new flavor, Mango Peach. I have not tried it. I'm looking forward to it. They have a wide variety of flavors. If you didn't know, they've got grape, fruit punch, orange cream, orange soda, iced tea, all fantastic. But let's give Mango Peach a try. Oh man, that is absolutely amazing. I'm a fan of all their flavors, but nothing like this. Oh man, that is absolutely delicious. Mango Peach, ZipFizz, get it today. Visit zipfizz.com, tell them Radio Vegas, tell them Crazy Jay sent you, and get your Mango Peach today.
Zip Fizz energy, no sudden crash, 10 calorie, low carb, vitamin B, the healthy energy mix. Zip Fizz.
Oh man, I'm fizzing some Zip so hard right now. Like during that, I was putting
You were
some iced tea in my
questioning.
cup.
You were questioning if it was fizzing or not.
Well, yeah, because it was like I was worried someone opened it already.
Greg, was that you?
Tampered. I was worried it was
was.
tampered fizz, but
I
I'm
prayed
safe.
prayed for God to reveal which Zip Fizz Waz would take out of the little bucket, the little Yoda head
And you
bucket.
guessed right.
See,
No, God revealed it to me because I
Oh.
prayed hard enough.
don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean this mean.
Here
but-
we go. Here
but
we
that's
go.
that's a garbage prayer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell us
I'm
why,
not-
oh
hey,
prayer
I'm not
wise.
denying it. I like
Wait.
to pray for mischief.
All right.
Ah.
That concept I'm not inherently against. But my point that like you wanted something revealed, we didn't all hear your prayer and act on it. It just feels like a
Hey,
Like-
listen. Was your Zip fizzy or wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't very fizzy compared
then
to
Greg
usual.
prayed it the way, and
That's
you got
how
it.
you know it worked.
I think that it might have been tampered fizz, and you can't pray the tampering away.
I think your prayers are garbage, was. Now on to
Oh,
the
man.
news.
I think there's someone here that like gets into the fizz because I know it didn't come. I know that fizz arrived fizzier, and that someone came and let some of the fizz out and closed it back up here.
Yeah. It is.
No, the iced tea one isn't as fizzy anyway.
This
Yeah.
is the episode about prayers.
All
but,
right.
But the thing
It
is, like, your prayer didn't reunite any families, and that's
It wasn't meant to.
I'm gonna reunite like 14 or 15 families
I hope
at
you
this
do.
competition.
I
At
hope you
this
do.
competition.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Continue, please.
Enough about fucking prayer. All right. This
enough.
this dude, this guy, our good friend, who shall remain nameless, wants to get a ring made from his own sperm before he gets a vasectomy, so he can have a kind of a spermy keepsake.
Oh yeah, I don't have a picture for this.
This is a person you guys know.
No.
Yeah,
I
it's
ju-
my
I just
dad.
I always talk about people in the articles as our buddies or friends.
I see.
But yeah, so that's his kind of a weird keepsake. If you had like, why do you need to remember that? I don't
You
know.
can make anything into a wedding ring. If you want her to know what activity you value from her most, if you want her to be reminded constantly on her finger that what she's most good for is milking you, then you make this wedding ring out of your semen and leave that message eternally. She'll be buried with it. Now, what would you guys make your lover a ring out of?
I honestly have no retort to that.
Dude, hemp, you guys.
Yeah, hemp isn't
Yeah.
bad.
My lady and I are bonded over the weed, and hemp is very durable, like our love. So, like a hemp ring, this is legit.
Vinyl, like
Oh,
records,
that's
like
sick.
vinyl records.
Yeah, that's dope.
Such a good idea.
If like music has brought many beautiful
yeah.
women into my life, and if I wanted to think about a ring or something like that, maybe vinyl would do it.
Nice.
A 3D
idea.
vinyl, that printer, right, that we talked about last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vinyl thing, they could do that.
I'll whittle
yeah.
you up a vinyl ring, buddy.
I
I'll be
appreciate
your
that.
jeweler.
I appreciate that. Was
None of you guys, though.
actually,
just for him.
I'm actually gonna pray that it's not you.
Oh man.
But prayer without action is baloney prayer. So there. So if you don't act on it and purchase this
Why
expensive
do I
ring
keep
from
mentioning
me,
the prayer? Because as soon as I do, he goes off on this tangent.
well, it activates my marketing.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's like Money Holyfield. What's his name? The Money Team.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. So the whole marketing thing is, it's not just the fight. It's everything before and after. The custom sweat jackets.
We gotta think
The
of
trash
a reverend name
The
or
trash
something.
talking.
We gotta think of like a reverend name or something for you, Oz.
My reverend name is greasyconversation.com/merch.
Yo.
Shameless plug.
I love it.
/donate also forwards to /merch. You get a prize with your donation.
What do you get?
Love and peace in your life.
Oh, weren't you talking about prizes earlier though?
Oh,
No?
that's right. No, I gotta do it. It's the right move. It's the best thing. Guys, I've been playing at Rebar, and they've helped me out with a couple gift cards, and I get a lot of love there. and it's a great place. Rebar on Main Street. And what I want to do is a special giveaway. If you've been tuning it out, if you've been listening passively, turn off the vacuum cleaner, shut down the sink of the dishes that you're watching. Those dishes you're watching, keep an eye on those dishes.
Stop vaping.
You just pay attention a second, because what I'm going to do is give away a $50 gift card and a $25 gift card in a prize either in the next episode or the episode after. I'm going to spin a wheel. If you guys remember the early first season of the show, we spun
I get
wheels.
to miss out on the wheel, Greg.
No. You'll be here for the wheel.
I will.
One way or another.
Oh, okay.
At least
I'll
spiritually.
video winners.
Pray
Oh, here
yourself
we goes
in.
that spiritual crap again. Continue, was.
So, we're going to spin a wheel. On the wheel will be the names of all the people that holla about Rebar to me, about a Rebar gift card. So, you want to mention Rebar in a way that, like, it tags them. That's clearly I haven't thought this through, except
Clearly
like
not.
half an hour ago. But
I thought you had this all together.
I had it spiritually together.
Oh my God.
I had so check it out.
Why don't we iron it out
Okay,
and start the giveaway next week?
What really should be done is tag Rebar and tag Greasy Conversation in the same message. And don't make it like a mean or shitty message, and you'll be qualified. That's all you have to do to qualify. And if Rebar doesn't like all the extra tags, they'll see that all the extra tags came from me promoting them, and it'll still work. Because I was worried about tagging Rebar too much, but it's a business. Like, that's a thing that you want to do. Just don't tag him shitty. So any non-shitty post that tags Rebar and Greasy Conversation in the same post, and I have to be aware of the post. I can't just hunt these shits down for you to qualify for my
Tag them both
contest.
tag them in a good post, but tag Waz in a separate bad post.
Don't do that. Tag Greasy Conversation. And also make sure that I know about it, like messenger me or comment in one of these videos. It's just, if I find out you did it, then you're in the contest and you're going to be on the wheel. If you did it good enough, I'll know. If you half butt it, then who knows? So that's that. You could win one of 2 gift cards. I'll spin a wheel either the next episode or the episode after, depending on how many submissions we get to fill a good wheel. And you'll get a thing. It'll be the first Greasy giveaway. It's an excuse to make some promo graphics. And you're hearing about it first. So you have the best chance of making me care about you.
Yay.
Whee! Community!
All right.
Uh-huh.
Should we go to some space news?
Space.
Finally, bring the space
Yeah.
on. What are we doing outside of space? That's a good space sound.
I just randomly hit that button.
That's one of the many sounds that you can hear in space, because you can hear everything in space. Did
What
you
else?
know?
Do we have anything else?
That's the slicing sound of sounds moving through all the not air in space very effectively, where you can hear them very good. Challenge me on that.
I won't be able to hear you in space, so that'll be good.
All right.
Unless I'm listening to Greasy Conversation, the episode about praying.
The best episode where people get the most blessings.
Holy crap. Dude. This is so out of control.
This episode's
it's like every episode.
So goddamn righteous.
All right. So this isn't necessarily space news, but it's just kind of interesting that an astrophysicist has been kind of just thrown out there, bringing people's attention to it. And that is that when the dinosaurs were alive on Earth, it was on the other side of the galaxy, basically, because the sun and all our, little tiny solar system neighborhood.
Is this the What Shape is Space article?
No, it's gnarly to think about, I think. But
check out these notes at greasyconversation.com.
It's
you can see
gnarly.
Yeah. But no, so because, everything orbits, a lot of things orbit other things in space. And our sun orbits the center of the Milky Way. And so
gravity curves space in like a multi-dimensional way.
Yeah, so it takes like 225 to 250 million Earth years to go around the galactic center. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, so dinosaurs lived on the other side of the galaxy.
Yeah, that's where the Earth was when dinosaurs, which isn't like, doesn't matter for our frame of reference, but it is cool to
interesting
think about. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a new meme. Everyone's going to be reminding each other that, did you know dinosaurs lived on the other side of the galaxy? And it's
Yeah.
going to be that guy with his eyes glowing meme. Be a bunch of that. I didn't mean to be so cynical about this. Take that.
I hit the wrong one. I didn't know if it was, maybe it was this one. There it was. That's what you were looking
Careful,
for.
because that one's got a double hit, one for each eye.
Oh.
If your eyes glowed and like one glowed before the other one, how much less intimidating would that be? If you got all mad and you're about to like
Hulk out,
become your ultimate state and shoot fire or something, and you're just one eye glows and then the other one glows, I'll lay it. People are gonna just laugh at you before you incinerate
That's
them.
wrong. Actually, I think if one eye started glowing first, then that's kind of like saying
Like
you
the
might
first
want
twinkle?
to back off. The second one lights up is saying no one's gonna laugh at you. Now they know. Now they know you mean fucking business.
But if they go plink, plink like Christmas lights,
Maybe
it's
not.
scary
Maybe not.
anymore. You would laugh at that werewolf.
I probably would.
Worst superhero power ever. What do you do? Oh, I have blinky eyes.
But blink when I'm mad.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you could do like strobe time, it might be okay, but
No one's scared.
blinky eyes, like no one's buying that fucking comic.
I don't know if you heard this, Greg, but when we were at commercial, Waz said that I had a voice that sounded expensive.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
It just means you have a good radio
If we were to
voice.
charge for it,
I have a
it'd
good
be
radio voice because I'm not good to be on TV. That's the case.
Not you're
Nah,
being
it's,
you're TV and just fine. Everyone's good to be
You
on
got-
TV and spiritually.
You got one of them golden, like you should do the movie intros. You know. Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
'Cause that
Welcome
dude's
to
voice
Greasy
was-
Conversation with Waz and Greg.
Yeah.
That's you made it sound cheap now. Now I can't vouch it.
Well, look
You were
who
sounding
I'm
expensive
sitting
earlier.
next to. You invited me on this show.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I invited myself on this time.
Yeah.
But I totally allowed it.
You did.
I
You're
allowed
right.
it so
we
hard.
We overrid Greg's authority. Said, no, Greg,
true.
we're having him come back. We don't care what you think.
It's true. I just say no to everything or not. That's,
did, it's
that's
true.
my job. So
That's true. But I like that article, though. I mean, it makes, I don't know, it makes you definitely think about where we are at the universe currently and where we are heading.
yeah, and just like scales of time and how like everything is so serious to us, and humans have been around, like modern humans, what I don't know, 10,000 years or something, as far as like civilization goes, which is really like just a blink of an eye.
It's definitely not going to be around that much longer.
So what about the shape of space, you guys? Because the universe
Lay it on
might
me.
be a giant loop.
Yeah, so
to
it's
where
either
traveling in a certain direction, you eventually come to the back of your head.
yeah, which seems trippy, but I guess it's some weird space geometry. Yeah.
And the geometry is in other dimensions is the other thing that's crazy.
Well, this is going to make those people who think the planet is flat kind of like go a little bit crazy if now they know if the universe is in a loop.
I mean, if you can't even believe,
They're going to be called loopers.
if you're so skeptical that you can't even Fruit Loopers, if you can't even believe a GoPro tied to a balloon about the shape of the Earth, then like this theoretical math time is going to be not like trusted either.
Well, there's some flat earthers, I don't know how prevalent it is, but they recognize that like other objects in space are spherical. It's just because we're on Earth and because they personally can't see it as spherical or spheroid, whatever. Yeah, but no, everything else has been observed to be
The Earth
round.
is flat.
It's true. I kind of want it to be, you know, like, or what if it's just like a half dome, you know? I don't know.
I just wanted to
There's a
say
flat
that.
side.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to say it was flat out loud, so that way to see like to gauge the reaction of you two. Apparently,
Oh.
Greg was on board with it being flat, and Waz just sat there staring into the loop of space. Apparently,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, we always take time
yeah.
to shit on flat earthers. Trust me.
oh, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
This guy knows.
This guy knows.
This guy knows
This
what's up.
guy knows. What's up?
Yeah, but it is kind of interesting because, like, I mean, originally the ideas are of, I mean, the universe just being a thing that goes on endlessly, but that's probably not the case.
I
And
have
it's
to
not
admit
flat.
that the whole time that I seemed to be spacing out, I was trying to just come up with the best your mom joke about all that. And it's better that I just let
It's
out.
better than the other things that you were talking about earlier. So
I should just be
continue that.
honest with you all and let you know what's really in my heart.
Please
Yeah.
do.
And that's that what's really in my heart is my own disappointment about my inability to come up with your mom joke that I think would really be worth your time, you guys. And that's why you mean something to me. It's worth sharing this because I'm not just going to throw out some half-assed your mom joke. I'm really going to put the batter on the cake before I deliver the result. And this time it didn't meet quality standards, and I'm going to open the door and show you all the wires of what gets vetted for your safety and health.
Please tell us your mom joke now, so that way I can just know what you were thinking about.
Oh, it was just like, your mom is flat. And that's why it didn't pass. I didn't share it with everybody because it wasn't good enough.
That
And
wasn't good enough. You're
no.
absolutely right. Greg's laughing because it's atrocious.
Well, the thing is, it shows what the audience means to me and the fact that this is a show that's on a new quality level and worth showing.
At a new time spot.
A new
on
time
Sundays,
spot.
4 to 6.
It's easier to grab your family and have them learn together. You can avoid the awkwardness of teaching your children all kinds of things that we'll teach them for you. You can be understood in a way that your friends and family don't understand you. And follow us onto this island where you get free shoes and everyone gets all the Kool-Aid they want.
And this is why we never give John a live mic, because about what I'm about to say. So, Waz, you were about to say the yo mom joke that your mom is flat, but the back of your mom's neck isn't, because the back of your mom's neck looked like a pack of hot dogs.
Yeah, and if you stare, if you could look in one straight line over the distance of the universe, if she could, she would see the pack of hot dogs eventually with an unlimited viewing distance because of the curve of the universe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but
It all comes
your
back.
mom is so fat she goes around in a loop like the universe.
Like she goes around. Her
Dude.
fatness makes it harder for her to go around, to be honest.
Whatever.
It's a problem.
It is a problem. It is a problem. This whole episode has gotten out of control.
It's supposed to. They're supposed to.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, call your mom.
We don't talk. That's
Not
that's
you.
a story for another day.
No, call my mom.
Why?
She'll love you.
Call a mom.
Call the mom. Perfect. Man, here we go. This is how we win. This is a successful episode. Everyone call a mom. That's your call to action.
Waz
That's
is
how you win a gift
actually
card.
asking you to pray for you to call your mom.
No.
No?
Pray.
No, just call a mom.
Comma, also call a mom. Call
No,
a
no
mom
parent
today.
needs to be involved in this.
Any
Hey,
mom.
you know what? You know
Call a
what?
hot
You know
mom.
what they should do to earn that $50? Call their mom on a video, and like on a video
Uh-huh.
chat, and have them record it to send it to you and say, "Mom, I'm talking to you. Will you say hi to Greasy Conversation for me and Rebar?"
Okay.
And that's it. That's all they got to do is call their mom and say, "Mom, shout out Rebar and Greasy Conversation."
Well, I like the idea.
That's $50.
I'm either going to get 10 of those or one of those.
Yeah.
You're not getting one for me. I don't even talk to my mom.
If someone does that, we'll see what happens. You'll get something. You'll at least get the 25 if you do it. You have to do it like, you have to make me like it.
You'll at least get
You have to
Hey, that's great.
You have to deal with an amorphous and non-specific
Oh, I got it.
qualification.
I got it. Have them call their mom while she's praying for them to win a gift card for Rebar from Greasy Conversation. That's it.
like
If you do it like that, if you make sure there's prayer involved, then you'll get the $25 card for sure. If you give your mother a haircut while she repeats Greasy Conversation over and over again, while she stares off in the distance, and she says it audibly, like, "I want a lapel mic," then you get the $50 gift card.
What
So
is
you put a
going
lapel
on
mic,
right now?
put a lapel mic on your mom. She stares off. She repeats Greasy Conversation as if possessed, unblinking, and you cut her hair. And you have to get it has to be a good haircut. You can't butcher this old lady.
All right.
That's how you
Butcher.
get the 50.
Butcher.
If
Dude.
neither people does this, then the top people that just do the tag shit, that
Yeah.
you get on the wheel.
Butcher just reminded me of food.
We spin the
I'm
wheel.
not sure if it was the article you were going to, but it now just made
How
me
does Butcher remind you of food?
because I used to be a meat eater.
Okay.
So Butcher.
Calling you out.
It
It's a
it
call out
doesn't.
show.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But this. All right. Before our last. No, wait. All right. So
Give your mom a haircut.
some guy decides to take his little plane out. He's gonna drop some colored smoke stuff in the air
This is already wacky.
as a gender reveal, right? This was his, you know.
Oh.
So he's gonna,
How
he's just
many-
gonna drop like hundreds of gallons of pink water to say like it's a girl,
How many people die in these gender reveal stunts?
right? So this dude does it, and soon after he dumps it, something happened with his plane, and it just stalled out.
Oh,
And eventually crashed, and it was ultimately caused by his
having a bunch of uneven load sloshing on a plane.
uncontrollable desire to let everyone know that he was having a girl.
Did he perish?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh, he survived the plane crash.
Yeah.
Thank freaking. This is going to be such.
It must not have
a
been.
bummer
It must not
story.
have been like. It must have been like a crop plane. Or
Is there a
something.
picture?
Yeah, exactly. It was
I
like a
can't
crop
find
duster.
it.
Yeah, it was like a little crop duster type plane. So.
You guys know what that looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I flew him in Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So
when I was
just-
hauling drugs.
if you really feel the need to let people know the gender of your baby, because it's super important, there's not like tons of babies born every fucking day, right? You know, just do it like on social media like a fucking normal person, I guess, is the moral of that story.
There's no normal people in this world anymore, Greg.
It's true.
Tell people your baby's gender safely. There's no
Right.
reason for telling people a gender of something to be so dangerous.
This is a reason
Yeah.
to say the words "my baby" instead of like calling a replica axe "my baby." Although
Right.
I still get why they called it "my baby."
There's nothing else in his life that is more his baby than this replica axe,
Yeah.
which is a horrible weapon. If you missed the beginning of the show, we're talking about
A
bad
guy in
weapons.
Michigan.
Yeah, you can't defend crap with an axe. You can step out of the way. It's an axe that's so heavy. And a lightweight axe, what good is that? What good?
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
Axes?
it just needs to catch you. It just needs to catch you once, and not even that good. And
I wonder how
You
much it
think?
weighed. It didn't say in that article how much.
Yeah,
it
Maybe
weighed.
no.
I would be terrible with an axe. Maybe I'm just not an axe wielding
I mean, the dude did like that was his hobby. Was like doing
He did have an eye
medieval
tattoo
battles.
of an
yeah.
Illuminati.
Well, that was the
Oh, yeah.
burglar.
Oh, that was the burglar.
Yeah, that was the dude who got caught
they
by
didn't
the axe.
show a picture of the.
Yeah,
Ah,
not of the warrior.
shows how much I was paying attention to that article.
Cut your mother's hair with an axe.
Oh,
All right.
here we go.
All right, it's time to pay some Bob Thorntons coming down the old Bob Thornton Highway.
Bring me the bobs.
This episode.
It is the
out
Rockin'
of
Comedy Show, and on our phone line right now, she's demanding everybody have mandatory fun today. It's Weird Al Yankovic.
Hey, Jay, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great.
Besides demanding everybody to have mandatory fun.
Oh, thanks.
Give it up for Michael Bacon, everybody. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Real good, man. I didn't realize you guys formed in like 1995.
I know, it's a long time. It's hard to imagine. It's been over 20 years now.
Did you guys kind of keep it low key because of Kevin?
Well, I guess in a way we did.
Very funny, man. Kevin Nealon, everybody.
Thank you. No, when you said everybody, I heard no applause.
Well, it's radio. You have to just imagine that it's an overwhelming crowd.
Okay. I'm visualizing it right now. Oh, that's nice.
The Rockin' Comedy Show. Tune in and find out who's stopping by. RockinComedyShow.com.
What is Jesse Ray's Barbecue? Well, it's a tiny, unassuming place with a modest menu of platters, sandwiches, and house-made sauces. Located at 5611 South Valley View, by the smell alone, you're gonna know you're in the right place. Come try the award-winning slow-smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, hot links, and brisket. The sauce is also something to talk about, as you will want to eat it with every bite. Here's a tip: their sauces are available for purchase. When people ask you, how do you like Jesse Ray's Barbecue? You'll say, like most people I know, I don't like it, I love it. Jesse Ray's barbecue is 100% legit. Stop on by for a meal that will satisfy your barbecue-loving lips. Mention RadioVegas.rocks for 10% off your order. Jesse Ray's, located at 5611 South Valley View on the corner of Valley View and Russell. Come in, take a bite, find out why they're so award-winning.
Is your butt a crudely built birdhouse? No. Then why are you sanding it with toilet paper? Dude wipes have aloe vera to protect your sensitive side. See? Sensitive.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
Hey, Bobby, I feel like going out tonight, but I don't feel like going to the Strip. Any ideas?
I say we head over to the Golden Tiki over on Spring Mountain Road.
I've never been. What's so great about it?
Dude, they got some great, crazy drinks up there, man. And it's right in the heart of all the foot massage parlors, so if we can walk there, you know, we get a foot massage on the way back.
Or in case we strike out, right?
Man, you're not gonna strike out. Dude, I get laid when I walk into the Golden Tiki.
Really? I'm in.
Come on down to the Golden Tiki, located at 3939 Spring Mountain Road, right in the heart of Chinatown. You're going to love it. This place is absolutely amazing. Come and check it out for yourself. 3939 Spring Mountain Road.
This is an urgent health notice for all residents suffering from back, neck, knee, and wrist pain. You may qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you, but the deadline is fast approaching. Simply call the Health Alert Hotline now.
You heard right. You may qualify for a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace. These items may even be covered by Medicare or your private insurance. The Health Alert Hotline is your brace company. These specialized braces have been tested for pain relief. Call us toll-free right now to determine your eligibility and to learn how to use your private insurance or Medicare to minimize your out-of-pocket cost. Don't wait. If the deadline passes, you may lose your opportunity to get a pain-relieving back, neck, knee, or wrist brace at little or no cost to you.
800-238-4840. 800-238-4840. 800-238-4840. That's 800-238-4840.
Let's face it, every once in a while, we all need a little help. A call to the bullpen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a product for you. Rick Knucklecock here to tell you about an exciting new product called Spunk Lube. Yes, Spunk Lube, the all-water soluble lubricant that'll help you perform in the bedroom. Yes, Spunk Lube. You can use it to loosen pickle jars. Play a game of Hide the Pickle. Hide the Pickle. Use it to grease your ball bearings. Do you have a squeaky back door? Squeaky door. Need to glaze a ham? Or how about frost a donut? Frosted donut. Yes, Spunk Lube. And boy, do I have an offer for you. If you call now and mention RadioVegas.rocks and order 3 jars of Spunk Lube, you get 2 for free. They often say 2's a crowd, but 3's a party. Spunk Lube. Visit us at spunklube.com.
That's right. That sponsor, Spunk Lube, I passionately endorse them because I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, and I've mentioned this before. Excuse me. There is a natural thing that happens that psychologists have studied in these studies where they've found that the milking occurs quicker if you already see other milk. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in that situation and something that you make is already scattered about, you're more inspired to scatter some more of your own.
Well, since I no longer drink milk, that should not be a problem for me.
Well, what milk you drink is up to you. And in this context, it's a less popular beverage. But on that note, we're back. It's Greasy Conversation, the talk show on RadioVegas.rocks with John Bonham Fox.
Part 2.
Talking about clocks.
Clocks?
Eating a breakfast of locks.
In a box?
Yeah. With some Hydrox cookies.
And I'll be throwing rocks?
Yeah, rockin' blocks. Back with another one of those block rockin' beats.
Block Rockin' Boxes.
Making vegan eats.
Your mom's box.
Oh, but
all right.
Got it. All right. Where are we
Yeah,
gonna
enough
go?
with that.
Now it's time to learn. Now it's time to learn and
What
grow.
are we going to learn about?
Learn about something.
Society.
Ooh, I know. That that statue, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was debating between that and the other one.
Cue
All
him
right.
up.
This is another one from our
guest submission.
Yeah.
Guess where it's from?
This is Florida news, right? Yep.
Florida.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
official Florida moment.
the Florida mattress store. They apparently had a Bigfoot statue outside. I guess they were called Monster Mattress. That makes sense.
It
Okay.
makes sense that they would have a Bigfoot, but they didn't have Frankenstein. They didn't have.
I know, right?
Bigfoot's, I mean, not really a monster. It's like you see him or you see it, whatever, right?
Bigfoot's in your heart.
Bigfoot's in your
He
heart.
visits you in the night
But
to tell
he's
you
not,
your destiny.
He's not like a monster. He's not like Wolfman. He's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Frankenstein.
No.
So why would they have? That's interesting pictures, though.
So this, so someone stole it, and they're offering. What are they offering? Like a 3,000? Oh
They-
no, it's the thing was $3,000.
Wait, so
they
this,
say.
is this a picture of the... So there was a statue. We
Yeah,
found
if you
out.
scroll
Yeah,
down,
it's right there.
if you scroll down,
Oh, okay.
it looks just like
That's
Harry
such a
from
juvenile
Harry.
picture too.
It's-
To like, I mean, the 21st century to take a photo like that and just say Bigfoot is missing. You could do
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
much
old
better
school.
on Canva than that.
Yeah, totally.
What?
It looks like
That's what you're judging.
That's what I'm judging. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm judging their font, their usage of this flyer of a reward, and just saying Bigfoot is missing.
They got a little badge there.
I think I thought they were offering a reward, but it doesn't look like that.
No one's gonna
actually.
give Bigfoot back then if they're not getting a reward.
Yeah, totally.
If I could make $3,000 from making this piece of artwork here, I could really pay some Benjamins. I tell you what.
It looks like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
It does
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, that's who Harriet was, right?
Yeah, he was a Bigfoot.
He was Bigfoot.
Harriet, you guys. Harriet is that's a mom of the Hendersons.
mom
That
now.
was
Harriet
the mom.
was the mom
That was
of
the
the
There was
wife.
no
Hendersons.
mom, and she came back like that, and they just treated her.
Reminder to cut your mom's hair.
They gave her another name and treated her like a different person
Or
instead
was it
of
your grandma?
accepting her real origin. That whole movie is about not appreciating people for who they are.
Is it though?
I don't know. I don't remember how the movie even goes.
I have no idea what you just went off on at the moment. We were talking about Bigfoot, and then you went off on Harry and the Hendersons.
Harriet.
Harriet.
I think he was trying to talk about Harry getting a sex change, and the family still accepting him. That's
No,
what I gathered.
It was more like, because I thought it was a single dad, and then the mom left, and then the mom came back transformed like this, but it happened to her like it was an illness.
Oh, so
And
she
instead
was a
of it-
normal mom, and then she transformed into Bigfoot?
Yeah, and instead of accepting that she just had a medical condition, they constantly misgendered her and just said they have this animal friend pet, when really it's this dude's wife that he can't appreciate as who she was. That's my Ang Lee interpretation of Harriet and the Hendersons.
Yeah, they'll be reviewing that film in gender studies classes next semester right here.
Because it was like a forced this person was female and just looks male now, but like should still female under that fur, but it's all the boobies are covered.
Oh, she's
in
a
fur
Bigfoot
and-
now.
Yeah, and they just don't want to accept her.
That reminds me now of that article that we read earlier together. That I did not include in the news. The orangutan and the judge, the Argentine judge, saying that it's actually allowed rights.
An Argentine judge granted an orangutan
Human
as
rights.
a non-human person.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's
saying
a she
this
now. It's a she now.
My tone sounds like
Yeah.
I'm against this. There's no problem. I have no problem with this non-human person. I really think that some birds should be able to vote. There's totally animal people, and Florida accepted it, and it was pretty cool. Basically, the story didn't make me angry enough, so we left it out. It's cool though.
Well,
was cool, yeah.
hold on.
Hold on.
It was just the one orangutan.
Well, that's the thing is I think there might be other non-human people out there.
Because there have been like some organizations that are moving to give rights or like that same time of like right of sentience, I guess. Is
Yeah,
what
like some birds are seriously enslaved, and it's really messed up. Like
Yeah,
birds
right.
don't have proper rights, like the really smart birds that shouldn't be pets.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of animals, man. Like if you think like some animals are just
Yeah,
I don't know.
some animals
way
shouldn't
more
belong to
aware,
people.
way more aware than
Yeah.
people generally give them credit for. So,
But other animals are delicious.
it's true. I'm sure they all have rich inner
Rich, juicy
lives.
souls.
Yeah, juicy souls.
Here
All
it
right.
is. Here's what it says.
All right, lay it on me.
Sandra, a 33-year-old orangutan non-human person that was granted that status by an Argentine judge who determined that she had some of the same rights as us, or same rights us legal personhood folks have. That's what the judge said. And apparently that's the right to live in Florida.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. As for the judge who declared the orangutan a non-human person and not legally an animal in her 2015 ruling, Judge Elena wanted to make the point that Sandra deserved the best possible living conditions. With that ruling, I wanted to tell society something new, that animals are sentient beings and that the first right they have is our obligation to respect them. Sandra's old zoo home was closed in 2016, and she finally made her way to the United States in September, quarantining at a Kansas zoo before calling the Center for Great Apes home.
Now, I have to say, there's some limits to these things that she laid down. Some animals are more sentient than others. Some animals are crap at taking care of themselves because humans have taken care of them for so long. So... and some animals are jerks. So
That's that.
Yeah, you can't just treat them all like they're the same either.
Some animals are jerks.
Yes.
Like the one sitting to my right. him and his praying bullshit.
The inner show jab. The jab show. It's jabby.
Yeah,
It
because
is.
you really shot
me on my
down
toes.
like you were saying that mine and Greg's
Your
prayers
crap
were
prayers,
doing nothing.
your
So now
baloney.
you're jabbing us. I'm going to jab you back.
Yeah, you earned it with your mediocrity of
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, mediocrity, huh?
All right. Before
No,
anyone-
everything about you is above par. You're a wonderful person.
Except for my praying.
Exactly. That's the part that just...
I mean, everyone's got to have that one area, you know?
Mine's
And
praying.
Why not?
Mine's praying.
Why not? be
I'm
praying?
really snobby about people who claim that prayer is their thing. Like they're all good at it. When meanwhile, they're not ready to slam down.
Dude, all right.
Oh, my God.
All right. I got to pull us out. All right.
Please do.
I got to pull us away from the fucking prayers already.
Please do.
You really... You don't want to challenge this.
Please stop him from the praying.
All right.
prayer.
So,
You brought it back up, and you can only hear the retribution.
It's because you jabbed me.
You have to be stronger than that with prayer. I won't jab you about anything else, but you come at me. You coming at me. You know,
Greg, take it
All
away,
right.
please.
all right. Let's dive into
coming
our,
at me ecclesiastical.
our budding entrepreneur.
Oh, that,
is
yes.
a college student in Minnesota, and this dude would drive to Iowa every weekend to buy hundreds of boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts, and then resell them
And he
around
lived
the
in
college
Minnesota,
campuses
right?
in Minnesota. Yeah, because I guess they don't have any fucking Krispy Kremes in Minnesota, and haven't for the last 11 years.
So the guy's doing everybody in Minnesota where he lives a favor.
Yeah.
And Krispy Kreme saying, "No, go fuck yourself," and selling their donut. I get he bought the donuts with his money.
Yeah.
Now I wonder what he was selling them at. It didn't say in that article. Did
It does say he charged $17 to $20 per box.
Is that how much they cost?
I don't. Nah. And
Oh, he was upcharging because they don't have Krispy Kreme.
Oh yeah, well he had to drive
Oh yeah, then it's yeah, he deserved it. But what Krispy Kreme should have done, and I think you and I both agree, was rewarding him with either A, his own franchise, or B, a uniform of some sort.
Right? Get him. I mean, he's tapping into the untapped market, and Krispy Kreme is shutting them down. But they should. I bet they'll start opening stores in at least one where around his area. If it's
I
in
think,
such a high
well,
demand,
at least
you know?
they sent him a warning to shut down, and they didn't take legal action.
Yeah, I mean, what? I mean, come on. I bought the donuts.
I
I'm
did
gonna
all
do
the
it-
dri-
I'm
I
gonna
did
do
all the
with them what the
driving.
fuck I wanna
I
do
did
with
all
them.
the driving. I'm doing
Yeah.
all the labor for you to make your brand a better known brand in places that you don't even have a donut shop.
Krispy Kreme should just give him a free shirt.
They should give him more
At
than
least-
a damn free shirt.
Keep her
Right.
up, Spot.
And pay for his gas, man. I mean,
Keep at it, Skip.
Yeah.
They literally need to give him his own franchise. I'm with this student. I don't know who this
I
guy
mean,
is.
I don't know who it is giving away franchises, but I mean, at least give him some merch. Give him a little hat. Keep at it, sport. I don't know if he's on that franchise level.
Why not? He drove to get the donuts outside of outside of Minnesota.
But I mean, we don't know their business structure. I think they all have corporate stores. I don't think they franchise.
They do. Every franchise chain franchises.
There's lots of them that, for example, In-N-Out doesn't franchise. It's all corporate-owned stores. It's all
okay. That's one, but a lot do.
Yeah, a handful of them do. But I'm not going to force this on Krispy Kreme. They manage their donuts how they see fit. And also, I'm going to contrary you.
You are. You really are. I just realized that was the case of what was going on here.
I belittled this whole segment by just having Bigfoot.
Screw you, Woz.
It's just the face of Bigfoot staring at us on the video feed
I
this whole
that.
time. Mockery of this.
You kept on like zooming in. I'm like, why are you zooming in on this? And why do you keep bringing him to life?
He looks like a Klingon. That's why. And
He does.
Klingons make me want donuts. So.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe after we leave here, you can stop and get yourself a donut on the way home.
Dress your mom like a Klingon and feed her donuts while you cut her hair.
And she's praying.
And you'll get a $25 gift card for Reebok.
That's so much work for a gift card.
You know, we're totally past this spin the wheel thing. We've got real challenges now.
Real challenges for a $25 gift card.
I guarantee I'm going to get some mother haircuts, and then we'll see who gets a gift card.
Oh, I want to see the... While I'm gone, if there happens to be anybody cutting someone's mom's hair, you better be sending me these photographs.
I guarantee there's some moms out there looking busted.
Oh,
they need a haircut.
You
just gotta be honest with your mom.
I want to
Mom.
apologize. This is only my second time here. But I want to apologize to your listeners for Woz saying that there might be some busted-looking moms out there.
You all with your busted hoe moms.
But okay, maybe not any of our
What's
listeners.
gotten into you? What's gotten into you? First it was like the crap praying. Now they have busted moms.
Yeah, hey,
busted hoe moms.
Listen, there are some busted hoe moms out there.
There is. You're right. You're right.
You know
I'm
what I
sure
mean?
of that. At least
let me cut your hair.
You're not trying to lose listeners, are you, Woz?
No, I'm just trying to cut some mom's hairs.
I mean, only if they got busted hoe moms.
Yeah, there's grass in the field, play ball.
And if you're a person in Minneapolis selling donuts, Woz is against you, by the way.
I'd get out of there. Cut it out. Sell some other people's donuts.
I don't know who this person
Make your own
is.
donuts.
Greg, it's nice to see you. I don't know who this guy is next to me.
Oh, this is...
Call it crunchy custard donuts. Call my crunchy custard.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Call it Woz Donuts so that way you can piss this guy off.
Oh, man. We're almost to the point where we need to talk about all those dang snakes found on planes.
Yeah, do you want to jump into that?
Epidemic. Listen, you guys. There is an epidemic in America and other countries where there's snakes on planes. And it's not just like the retro love and appreciation of this movie that
Which is my favorite actor, by the way.
The movie is your favorite?
No,
I know he
Samuel
means
Jackson.
Samuel.
The highest grossing actor of all time.
Worthy.
Yes.
He's been in...
But
he's been
no,
in so much...
it's him and Harrison Ford at the top, too.
Yeah.
He's the whole reason that movie was good. It was going to be baloney without
of course.
him. He him coming back on brought it to life. And my favorite part of that movie is that on the microwave where a dude throws a snake in a microwave, there's a button on the microwave that says snakes.
Yeah.
He
Like
pushes
auto
that.
cook. Yeah.
So I went and did some crack journalism and journalized you folks multiple instances of snakes on a plane. And it's a real thing. Recently, excuse me.
Let it out.
Yeah, let the devil out. There was a snake found on a plane. That's basically it. I haven't been able to figure out why this article has all this cussing about the snake being on the plane.
Oh, nice.
Well, look there's all these bad words.
Because that was the catch line.
What's with all these motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking planes?
Hey, doesn't make it okay. No, it's fine.
What was I not to say? Was I not supposed to say it?
I was bugging. It's cool. You can say it. We only have 5 though, so now we're out of them. I can't say any more F words. You used up the rest of our F bombs.
I did.
We only have 5, man.
We're past the 5 a long time ago.
Yeah. First 5 minutes. So
especially with your fucking praying.
Dude, I pray vulgar. I pray.
Are there people?
I pray gangster.
Okay, Greg.
So there are people. So, I mean, it's just like once in a while a snake actually gets onto a plane, and that's it.
Am I showing you guys this snake? Well, this time it was in Mexico. There's snakes lying around all over the place over there.
Yeah.
I guarantee that
everywhere, just
there's-
lying around everywhere.
There's going to be some ranch hand that stepped up and was like, I got this. And then his buddy puts his hand on his shoulder and is like, no, let me get this one. And they team up and they break the snake's neck and they grill it up on a spit while they land. They did do it's not an emergency landing, but an exacerbated landing. Some term they said for landing the plane more expediently
It's
than
like
they
a little
usually do.
detour before they got to make sure to get the snake off.
They landed in a hurry.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find out if this was a poisonous snake or these people were just wusses, but it looks like it wasn't. It looks like
I'm
it was like a
intrigued,
boa
though.
or something.
I was just intrigued though.
Priority landing.
If you go back up for a
Yeah,
second,
yeah.
on the left side there, I was
This
was
guy
intri-
screaming?
No,
Oh.
I was intrigued by the films that messed us up forever, and that's actually something. That's actually a really good thing to talk about. I think. I mean, just
Movies that like
messed you up, like really bad.
Nacho Libre. It messed up all comedies from then on. Have to live up to that movie now.
Really?
I really do love that movie a lot, but it's no Grandma's Boy.
It's true.
Fair.
We were talking about favorite movies that are underappreciated earlier.
We
so
were.
Movies messing me up, I don't allow it. I don't watch controversial movies and allow myself to be
You
messed
don't
up.
allow. You don't
And
watch
it
controversial movies like me,
It'll make
or
my-
movies that'll mess you up.
That'll sacrifice my spirituality.
What's yours, John?
Oh, there's a couple.
Two Girls, One Cup.
No.
Yeah, that's one.
One, when I first saw it, Cannibal Holocaust was one.
I still haven't seen that.
There's
I
4
hear it's-
genuine animal slings in there.
Oh yeah.
So
Jeez.
and here's the thing about that movie, like the director Ruggero Deodato was thrown in jail upon the release of that movie because it looks most of the time like a snuff film. So it looks like the actors were actually killed, and here's the thing. This was like the precursor to the Blair Witch Project, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
he
old
told
school, yeah.
he told the cast not to do interviews, not to be seen, so that way like it would give that effect,
Mhm.
right? And in essence, that's where Blair Witch took it from. They didn't do the interviews. They just made it seem like these people really disappeared.
Yeah.
So he was only let out of jail when he provided proof that they were still alive.
Wow.
That's how. I mean, I own this movie. I watch it here and there, and I watch
Well, that's
movies
how
I think
serious it
like
is.
that to test my limitations of what I can watch. Hereditary did that to me not long ago. I actually slept with the lights on for a couple nights.
Oh, I hate
Yeah.
testing that limit.
Because it was
I wuss out
that
on
movie
that.
was like completely. Midsummer was like that too. It's the same director.
Oh yeah, that dude does like.
There
fucked
was
up
another
shit.
movie called Fight for Your Life. These like burglars and people took over like an African American family's home and terrorized them.
Mhm.
And of course, when the movie was shown, it like caused riots and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
But there's this one other film that really tested my patience and my limits, but it was a good one. It was called Thriller, or in other terms, they call her One Eye. So it's a Swedish film, and the sex scenes in there are pornographic for damn sure.
Yeah.
But this girl, One Eye, who we would later call her One Eye, she gets kidnapped basically, and she gets thrown into this room. But she's never told why she's in this room. She's just thrown in there, and people come in and they like have sex with her and stuff like that. And so she's just now in this room, not knowing why she was put there,
Yeah.
and all these other things. She breaks out. Now this is what I love about this movie. It's a revenge film. She breaks out of this place, and the things that she does to these guys and the people that whatever.
Oh, is it revenge?
Oh my
Revenge
God,
porn?
it's amazing. And I was like, people need to see this. But like the stuff that was being done to her was kind of unsettling. And some movies that make me unsettled, I wonder. I don't wonder. I'm glad that directors or film directors put that there to test limits. It's like hot sauce. The more hot sauce you have, the more you can stand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or the hotter the hot sauce is, the hotter you can stand.
So if your enemy sneaks hot sauce on you, you'll be immune.
Yeah. So, but it's the same thing with films for me. The harder stuff that I can watch, I'm just intrigued
You
more
get
by
more like
other
accustomed
films.
to it.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something I was traumatized by that the One Eye thing reminded me of? So when I hear One Eye, I think about...
Why are they showing the Never-Ending Story now as a film that messed us up? Oh,
Dude,
I get it.
Never-Ending Story messed me
Artax.
up.
Exactly, right there.
Yeah,
Never
the
mind. I
horse.
just said it the most. The horse.
Yeah.
You were saying there was.
Traumatized. So I was traumatized by Jay's Halloween pumpkin this year. If you're not familiar with the Rock and Comedy Show, check it out. Check out a recent episode about One Whole Pumpkin. So he talked about his One Whole Pumpkin. He said what he'd been doing all day, carving the perfect hole of this pumpkin, leaving the guts inside one hole. The perfect hole, though, an excellent hole, and you leave all the guts all fresh in there, and then you leave it out for everyone to see in the neighborhood for Halloween to horrify them after you spent some time getting to know it.
Yeah.
After you spend some time getting to know it. I like how you said
One
that.
whole pumpkin, man.
Yeah, One Whole Pumpkin. I love it.
All
right.
What was yours, Greg?
Mine, I'm actually struggling to think of one that really messed me up. I think like Requiem for a Dream is a movie that kind of makes me feel like empty after I watch it.
Yeah,
And
because of all the stuff that happens to those
it's-
characters.
And
it's
then
terrible.
it feels, see, that movie, I saw it too old to be traumatized by it. I saw it like...
After you did your
far
own
enough into
traumatizations to
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah, so I saw it further in my 20s, and I saw how overblown and heavy-handed it was. It just, like, felt really, like... I felt empty inside, but also, like, man, I can't believe these are real characters. The characters started looking like rubber puppets in some, like, preachy scare flick. That it made me want to do heroin hard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
out of revenge.
If you're listening to this, I want you to, because I'm going to be gone, but Waz and Greg can forward me the information or whatever. I want you to reach out and tell me what, because I am a bona fide, as you can ask these two, I'm a bona fide cinephile and an audiophile. That's a music fan and I'm a film fan. And, you know, as I discussed writing that Tarantino compendium not long ago, I want to know what the films are that messed you up or that you still like think about from time to time and when those moments happen.
Don't post clips.
Don't post clips, but feel free to message them.
Message John specifically.
You can message me.
I want nothing to do
or
with
in the
these
comments.
You can message me. You can message me on Instagram. It's JONBONHAM. I'm not posting, but you can private message me on there. And I want to know your opinions and thoughts so we can have discussions about that. So,
Whereas I only want the video clips of your mother receiving a haircut.
but just in case they don't want to get a hold of me, they can get a hold of you and send them to me.
All right.
Fair enough.
No, because I want nothing to do with these videos.
I'm not telling them to send a
titles.
video.
Comment, because that helps the
Or
stats.
Or comment. Yes, comment with the movies that have messed you up, or private message me. You have my Instagram now.
Yeah.
So do that.
All right.
On that
on that cheerful note, I think we should pay our last round of Billy's. Billy Kringle.
Some Bill S. Preston Esquires.
Yeah, so they don't come and beat us up.
Okay.
Hey, listen up, guys. I'm here to tell you about Ball Wash. That's right. Ball Wash wants you to stay clean, smell great, and be fresh. Let's face it, it gets a little funky down there. Nobody likes it. So Ball Wash, it's all about quality grooming products for men that work hard, play harder, and care what they put on their body. Ball Wash, Sack Spray, and Nut Rub are the ultimate trio to keep your package in perfect condition. I gotta tell you, I was skeptical at first, but I tried the Ball Wash, for your nuts, butt, and body with activated charcoal, and it is a feeling like no other. But it's cool, because they've also got the sack spray. That's right. They don't disguise what it is. It's definitely for the sack, and it's awesome because it neutralizes odor and irritation. We know it gets a little hot and gummy down there. It's disgusting, right? We're disgusting. And they've also got the Nut Rub. You gotta love the Nut Rub. Ballwash.com is where you're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to enter the coupon code RadioVegas. You're gonna get 15% off. Gotta check them out. Guys, it is totally worth it. Get Ball Wash today. Go to ballwash.com. Coupon code, remember it, RadioVegas, and you're gonna get 15% off.
Do you want to pay more for a new car or new home or less? Yeah! Do you want to pay higher interest rates on your credit cards or even to refinance student loan debt or less? Yeah! The secret to paying less on everything is a better credit score. Is your credit score less than 700? Do you even know? Well, now at the same time, you can learn exactly what your credit score is and learn how to make it better. And when you call our special credit repair hotline, you'll speak to an expert that will tell you simple steps to start improving your credit score. And the call and consultation are free. That's free. I'm telling you, the secret to paying less is a better better credit score, and you can fix it right now. So please make this free call and change your life.
877-857-1658. 877-857-1658. That's 877-857-1658.
That's the sound most people make when they leave Pinches Tacos. Why is that? Because Pinches Tacos prides themselves in making every location unique, but give every location the same feel. I'm not talking cookie cutters like those big chain restaurants. They blend into your neighborhood and create a place you want to call your second home. Their doors are always open. Well, at least until 11 o'clock. Their mission is simple. They provide you the best taco experience by using high quality meats and seafood, fresh garden vegetables, handmade tortillas, and high quality artisan breads. They could have made it complicated, but they chose not to. Why? Because they found through experience that keeping things simple is a good recipe for success and happiness. It's also a good recipe for a pretty tasty Pinches taco.
According to Spanish language Stack Exchange, we always use it as an insult enhancer and can turn almost any curse word into a really rude one. Pinche pendejo, pendeja equals asshole.
Now they have 6 locations, 2 right here in Las Vegas. Come in, find out why we love them so much. Check them out on Facebook or visit the website, pinchestacos.com, for a location nearest you.
Hey, Radio Vegas Rocks listeners, it's your favorite troublemaker, Sober Sal from the Not Playing Stupid podcast. I'm headed to Summer Meltdown this weekend to partay. And do you think this degenerate has time to sober up or take a shower to that 4-day music festival? No, ain't gonna happen. The cool thing's I don't need to. I got Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes aren't your typical ass wipes. Dude Wipes are made from plant-based fibers and are actually certified as flushable. Not only are Dude Wipes alcohol fragrance free, they're also lined with aloe and vitamin E to ensure your anus isn't so heinous. So go to dudeproducts.com and use checkout code SHARTWEEK and you'll receive additional 15% off your entire order. Someone has to take care of your ass. It might as well be you.
Come on, dude, take it to the hole.
The Rockin' Comedy Show with Crazy J.
Our special guest here, the one and only, Bobby Sleep.
You know, just listening to the opening, I just forgot how stupid the show was. I knew it was stupid, but I just forgot how stupid.
Well, we're here to remind you.
Yeah, I know. I've been reminded. Thank you.
The Rockin' Comedy Show.
Grindhouse cult films.
Like it's my specialty of collections that like I scoured a lot of places to find these movies that I have.
Yeah, you're like a cultural hub. Cool posters too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, well, as you said, you wanted to jump on one more Snakes on a Plane news.
Here's
a
the
specific
thing.
one.
Yes, right now what's going on is it's Greasy Conversation, the talk show on RadioVegas.Rocks. I was telling you about all the journalism I did on multiple snakes on multiple planes, and the one that I most wanted to tell you about was that excuse me, there was 20 snakes found in the hand luggage of a man flying from Dusseldorf.
Wow.
Was this terrorism and like really weird herpetologist terrorism? Apparently they were non-poisonous and he didn't have the correct documents, and I think this dude was just into him.
He's just a big fan of snakes, huh?
Yeah, he just wanted to get there and have his snakes still.
Wow. Were they like his pets, does it say, or he just picked them up on the way to the airport? Was like, "You're coming with me, snake." What if he like had an uncontrollable compulsion where he just had to like capture every snake that he saw and then put it in his luggage and take it with him everywhere he goes?
I went through like 4 articles on this one, and I couldn't figure out the whole motive with this 20 snake fella.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that.
Wonder if it's like exotic animal like smuggling style type thing.
Were they exotic snakes?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
They weren't poisonous, and
then it's not terrorism if they weren't poisonous.
No, it's just creepitism.
Yeah,
which
I
is
mean, big snake fan, I guess.
Yeah. It's a weird one. I'm puzzling on it. I wanted to share with you all
You
the
didn't have to
puzzlement.
move that closer, but thank you.
This, I wanted it to make you feel luxurious. So for the audio people, I'm making sure this headphone mixer is giving us the cozy, bringing a cozy to us. If you're not cozy at home, snuggle in, bring the speakers closer.
I brought the mic closer.
Yeah. We're not going to ASMR this because there's sudden screaming, so don't turn it up that much.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, beware. I'm going to warn you, it's not that
What are
kind
with
of...
all these fucking snakes on this motherfucking plane?
All right. Okay, so this is, I just ran into this earlier, and it actually seemed kind of cool, but this dude just developed a font that kind of simulates dyslexia, even though it doesn't, really do that, but it just
Like that stupid
reflects-
ass font that we saw on that Bigfoot poster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
any kind of font news, and I'm stoked.
But it just it kind of reflects like the frustration that people with dyslexia have when attempting to read. And he basically cut out, he's up to
Oh,
like
cool.
40% of any letter, basically. But it looks pretty gnarly. Some of it is still, you can read it, but then some, like, they'll just break down. An H, he'll just remove the dash in the middle and weird shit like that. So it gets pretty hard.
It looks like alien writing, like from the Alien movies.
Yeah, it does look very alien, but
There's a lot of overlapping dyslexia and like really great art. So this looks really cool. This font. For those not seeing it, there's just chunks of the letters missing. It looks really cool.
You know what I see? Can you post that larger?
I will enlarge it for you. Yeah, here you go.
Greg, do you know what I read in this?
what's that?
It says from front to bottom, or from top to bottom, it says, "We have heard Waz's prayers. However, we believe that his prayers are garbage, and that he will not be reuniting 14 families like he says."
He'll be reuniting 17 haters.
Oh my God.
People want to front, but they don't come praying
See,
correct.
that's what I read in there. I can read dyslexic fonts. So
Yeah.
Dyslexic prayers are more holy.
no pun intended.
I was trying to find if the dude had like a name for the font, but I can't find the
We're
name.
just going to call it Alien font because at the titles of Alien, when the titles come up for the movie, it looks exactly like that.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're right. I do remember that.
So actually, we'll dub it Xenomorph font.
Yeah,
Because I don't think they have an actual term for it.
I don't think they
We're
do.
going to rip off this dude's font. We're font pirates.
Xenomorph font.
Who's excited about font news? Because tell me, what else can get you more revved up than...
Font news, man.
When I've got an
You missed
evening
a
plan
comment
for the
from
lady...
Michael, by the way, a long time ago.
Oh, no.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We don't read them all out. People know that.
Oh, it's Ange,
Oh, no,
actually.
it's Ange Holland about making it to right in time for the dyslexic font moment. That's
What's
right.
up, Ange?
She understands that there's nothing more exciting we could talk about than a good hearty font.
Ange, what do you see with this font? Tell us.
Helvetica Rangers. All right, so what's the next fellow thing we can always... there's always time to talk more about fonts throughout the whole
Oh, yeah,
episode.
totally. Oh, so I just found this, and it's this creepy fish in China someone found, and it kind of has a weird face that, with the little cloudiness of the water, it kind of looks like
It had to be China, didn't
a
it?
weird human face, yeah.
Oh, yeah, all of Ange's comments get read out loud, for sure. So wait, human face fish?
Yeah. Creepy fish with human-like face.
Ah, great.
Spotted in
Got
China.
it. Yeah, we got to look. And for audio people, let's talk about this face a little bit for them.
Yeah, so I think it's just a carp.
Holy crap. Oh, and it's just the reflection in the water and its markings that make this particular picture.
Yeah,
look
look
like Duke Nukem in the corner, like when you're playing Doom, and there's a little face that gets bloodier.
Yeah.
The fish looks like that.
Shit, it
I
does.
think that...
looks like a proud father.
Where was that Russian... Chernobyl. I think the fish might have swam from Chernobyl.
Yeah, it's possible, man. It just does. It's just a weird looking fish. It kind of looks like a person. But there was another
low-res cameras.
Yeah, low-res cameras. But I think there's like this species of crab that humans just inadvertently like selectively bred to look more and more like a face.
Ooh,
Because
really?
they would pick a crab that it was supposed to be like a. This is like. I can't remember how long, but Carl Sagan actually talks about it in the Cosmos series.
Well, also there's that tendency humans have to detect a face. There's a whole separate part of our brain that parallel processes all our visual data just to look for faces and things.
Yeah.
That we have at an early age.
So they would, if they found a crab that kind of looked like a face, it was supposed to like represent one of their like royalty or like a king or whatever, and so if they found one that looked like that, they would throw it back. So eventually all those bred, and then they just have a bunch of crabs.
Haikigani, the art of making crabs look like a face, in a small seaside park in a Japanese city. I'm looking at this face crab, and it looks kind of like a Super Mario kind of face on this crab.
Yeah, they do kind of look weird, but
Yeah, it doesn't look like the face is where the crab's face is.
so I wonder if they did that with that fish, if that was like, it's just been a long time coming, or if that fish was just like, yo, I'm going topside, I need to blend in.
It's like, it's camouflage. Pareidolia.
Pareidolia, yeah.
Paradaily show with Seth Meyers.
Yeah, that's the tendency to see faces in inanimate objects, which some people do more than others, apparently. But I mean, we all do it with like the backs of cars. All cars look like
Moon mountains. Oh, cars look like faces so
Yeah.
hard. Hyundais are so adorable. They look so friendly. I hug them sometimes when people aren't looking. I know I'm sharing too much.
Yeah.
All right, we're in news
You have
chug
shared
season.
way too much this episode.
You get ready.
No, I don't want to. I don't even want to drive by the neighborhood.
You haven't accepted my prayer challenge. so
Definitely not.
No, if you dare
I
step
cannot
up.
wait to see somebody accept that challenge.
You want to get a Rebar gift card. You beat me in a prayer competition, and you'll be thirsty for a minute, I tell you what. Because I don't see no contenders.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait till somebody approaches you on the street or just in life and just walks up to you without even saying and just praying in front of you.
Yeah, without breaking eye contact. At me.
They're not going to be looking at you.
No, you have to shove the prayer into my face.
Oh, really?
For it to have any chance of getting not destroyed by my prayer walloping it.
If somebody does this, can you videotape this, by the way, so I can see Waz getting the prayer smackdown laid on him?
I'm gonna have testimonials of people explaining in a sound booth how much my prayer changed their life forever.
You know what?
I'll be the first one in that booth.
Yeah, I prayed Greg so healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Look
It's
at
nice
him.
to
I'm
see you,
super
Greg.
healthy.
It's nice to see you healthy, Greg.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All
it's
right.
news chug time. We're in our last 9
Last
minutes.
little
We
bit.
started late, though.
9 minutes. Oh, yeah,
It doesn't
so we
matter.
can push the whole station back.
Yeah, we can't run over, though.
No.
Aw.
This is a live day. This is a special day to be a part of because Radio Vegas Rocks on Sundays is our biggest block of live shows throughout the whole day. So if you really want to have a Sunday, have some humans in it, and get out of the basement of your lonely life, RadioVegas.rocks is here to give you a
Wow,
shining
he's
ray of
really
accompaniment.
laying it on people today.
Right. All right.
We'll be your friends.
News chug.
News
Go,
chug.
go, go, go,
All right.
go, 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 go.
All right, so this is actually some kind of good news. More than 450 inmates in Oklahoma were released in the largest single-day commutation in our country's history thus far. So basically, they went through all the old. They looked at a bunch of cases that were like now wouldn't be prosecutable. They're really
Things that aren't illegal, yet people were still in jail for them.
Yeah.
We're finally letting some people out, and it's the largest release of people that shouldn't have been in prison.
Still waiting for
today.
people to do that with marijuana charges.
Yeah, it's a lot of these are in Oklahoma, and that's what's happening. And we should be doing that over here too.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
Really.
Everywhere that marijuana is legal now. Colorado, California, Nevada.
Yeah, especially Colorado and California. There's people that have been in jail for stuff that's been legal for so long. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, our whole system is like fucked up, and you'd be surprised how many people are just in there because they fell through the fucking cracks, man. You know, and they don't deserve to be in jail or prison, and there they are. But what you gonna do, I guess. No, it really like blows my mind if you think about it. Like there's just millions of dollars going into developing the legal marijuana industry, and there's still people sitting in jail over it. But someday we can only hope, I guess.
Our chief correspondent from remote sent us something urgent, and
Oh, yeah?
that's that if we're gonna talk about fonts, we gotta talk about Kendrick Lamar's album cover for Damn.
Oh yeah.
Serif font that shows authority. Did you know when you get stuff from China, like direct from China, all the English is in serif fonts? Like they use Times New Roman for like all their English.
Oh really?
Well, if we're looking at album fonts now, I mean, look at Led Zeppelin behind you.
Yeah, that's quite a Lord of the Rings.
Look at the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's a bloody font.
Right.
But this font, serifed. Hard. Anyway.
That's what it's called.
Sorry, I don't want to bask in that too long. It's news.
Oh,
the
Rocky font. Like, because they use it in Creed, too.
Yeah.
Balboa. Adrian.
There's always Helvetica.
What's the name of that font?
News Jug.
Target's font
What's the
and
name of
Sears
that font?
Yeah.
Adrian.
Adrian, what's the name of the font?
All right. This is so apparently in Japan, there was a recent ban on glasses at the workplace only for women.
Sexist pigs.
Because some retail chains reportedly said that glasses wearing shop assistants gave a cold impression, but only women apparently give that impression. So it's been kind of a cultural thing over there. There's they're trying to hop on the Me Too hashtag, but they changed it to Ku2, which is KU, because that's a word for shoes, and pain apparently is Kutsu or Kutsu with 2 U's. No. So it's just like it's weird how like some just blatantly like sexist things still pop up in society now, and like they're like, yeah, that makes sense. We can just tell women not to wear glasses. Yeah, we don't want them looking too cold.
No glasses for you.
Right.
Can I mention real quick, we don't have to spend too much time on it, but in the news notes is a guide that you all need for how to decorate your Christmas tree, as far as how many bobs and baubles to put per foot of tree. It's important that you follow this exactingly.
I hate Christmas as much as I hate the band Journey.
Oh, that much?
I do too, and I love Christmas, and I love me some Not Stopping Believing.
I hate your guts.
I love that song, the Never Stop of Your Believing.
Shut up, Waz.
Never stop of your believing.
Shut up, Waz.
Hey, seriously.
We're done.
Decorate this tree correct.
Please
and
continue,
come back to
Greg.
that.
News Jug.
News Jug.
Pass the Christmas crap.
That was what?
Oh, you're a Christmas fan?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, we can still make fun of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
That there's like.
Oh yeah.
People,
any of you who decide to put up Christmas stuff before Christmas even begins. Well, and I'm talking like in Thanksgiving or like in November, by the way. There were only 12 days of Christmas. Not more than that. Even a person who doesn't like Christmas knows that.
It's you know what it is.
And
if Journey made a Christmas album, it'd be fabulous.
Excuse me, chief correspondent, I saw that comment and I'm not thrilled.
I'm thrilled.
You be quiet. Nobody wants you to be thrilled. We're done being
it's
thrilled
John's
with you
show
today.
now. We're just handing it over to him.
No, it's me and Greg.
Yeah, you guys have it. I'll be over here praying.
Please.
Oh my God. All right. So this is kind of a cool program in Alaska, in Anchorage.
Anchorage.
University of Alaska Anchorage is offering a program for kids who can't pay their parking tickets or want to pay for it in a different way. They can donate peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, I heard about this. This is amazing.
Yeah, to get credit towards their parking tickets. So you can drop off 2 16-ounce jars for $10, 3 for $35, and 5 for $60. It's actually kind of a good deal for parking tickets, man.
So rad. I think this is another Ange article. All the best ones this
I'm
week.
not a fan of. I don't eat jelly with my peanut butter. I'm not saying I dislike jelly. I'm just a really big fan of peanut butter. And if I could live on one item alone for the rest of my life, it would be peanut butter.
I could do that.
Really? Yeah, I'm with you on that. I second that.
Peanut butter and water, I'm fine with the rest of my life. I don't need anything else.
I have to drop my favorite sandwich that sounds really weird, but it's great. I'm telling you, you should try it. It's peanut butter, banana, mayonnaise, and bacon.
I can obviously not have that.
I know. I won't eat it I don't eat bacon anymore either, but if you do, try it. It sounds kind of weird with the mayo thrown in there, but nah.
Greg, before I leave
tits.
today, and before this episode is over, because we only got a couple minutes left, do you have any meth news for me?
I I am ashamedly lack on my meth news this week because I haven't.
That
had,
upsets me.
I haven't.
Because
had,
I was hoping for.
I know, man.
A meth segment.
I'll double up on it for next time, just for you.
Okay.
Real quick before we say goodbye, Ange mentioned Helvetica is over. I read. She said, talking about some of the trash talk in designer circles about Helvetica being over. It's not timeless like we thought. But I say, and I mean this angrily, and not at her. She's bringing up an argument of others. And I'm not saying that Helvetica is the right font for everything. But I am saying that legible fonts are always in and always timeless. Sans serif, crisp, fonts like on a highway sign that you can read from a distance. And these haters that are saying that Helvetica is dead, these shameful haters, are ones using fonts like Universe that I've got on the screen right now, and Universe, Active Grotesque. All the grotesque fonts are Helvetica. Those were the fonts that were taken from Germany by Massimo Vignelli, who brought the Helvetica font to America. It was this accident grotesque font. And fonts like this, Ars Manquet, Proxima Nova, there's a ton of National, there's a ton of these fonts that are Helvetica clones or predate Helvetica. Slate is another one. I'm just hollering fonts at you right now, like I know these that well. I'm looking at an article, but my point is that these Helvetica haters are using using Helvetica, and they're not being honest with you, and they're spreading trash. These new coke hating MFers.
See, that's the thing. Font is your thing. Movies and music are mine.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that like there's real font people, but I do appreciate a couple fonts.
But you're a fonter.
Fontist.
A fontist.
A fontophile.
A fontophile. That's it. A fontophile.
Like, when there's a sexy font, I have a fucking moment. Let me tell you.
All right. I got to throw in this last news. This will be our last one.
1 minute at the buzzer.
All right. A man gets really stoned after drinking McDonald's sweet tea. Apparently, he went to the drive-thru and ordered it with extra lemon, which he now believes is code for weed, since he found bags of weed in his cup.
And yet somehow he thought to look in there because he got high, but the weed was in bags. So everything about this either seems like this guy was a clown and they were pranking him, because who can afford to put free weed in everyone that asks for extra lemon?
Yeah, right.
I feel stoned just even thinking about this.
Yeah, but I think they pranked the news because he said he got high and the weed was in bags. So I think the news, they just tried to get the news to report that extra lemon would give you weed at McDonald's.
He did say he'd never tried marijuana, so.
Sure.
I mean,
yet he recognized the feeling from his. Anyhow, that's a silly place that the news got fooled and we didn't, because
Ladies
we're
and
stronger.
It has been fun.
Our community is more durable than your community. Your community is our community. I'm not trying to be contentious right now. I'm over it. We're all buddies here.
We're all buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab a friend. Let him know that what Greasy has done for you. Ring the bell. Toss us a sub. Smack us a like. Claw your way into the subscribe button. All these action moves, and that's it. We got to go.
Thank you for letting me be here, guys.
Stay tuned for more live broadcasts. I am grateful to you, John, for being here. You're going to be news correspondenting across the nation.
Oh, I'm going to Australia.
Across the world.
Paper, scissors, rock then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
Oh, man. What a ride. What a ride, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, that was fun. That might have been more fun than last episode.
Yeah, that was cool.
The nice little jabs in there.
Yeah, when you guys
that was funny, was. And there was